Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you are doing good and taking good care of yourself. Well, we all want to talk fluently and confidently in English. We all want to speak good English. We all want to have conversations in English with anybody and everybody, anywhere, on any topic, anytime. Right? We want to be that fluent and we want to be that confident. And that is a goal which we have in our life when we start to learn to speak English, right? How do we do that? That is the big question. We all talk about tips, tricks, techniques, grammar, vocabulary, and lot many things. And we just get confused with all of these. We start building our vocabulary, we start learning grammar rules, we start, listening to a lot of stuffs in English. We start creating an English environment around us. We start speaking in English, but still we are not sure whether we are going to reach our goals or not, right? Because when we actually go step in a situation where we have to have a conversation with people, we are not able to. We forget words, we go blank, we get nervous, and lot many things which has happened to all of us, right? It has happened to me, might have happened to you as well. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about a very practical and interesting way of learning to speak English, developing that confidence, developing that fluency with random topics. Yes, if you start speaking on any random topic, if you start practicing speaking on any random topic, and if you are able to describe it or speak about it, it will be very easy for you to have a conversation with anybody, anywhere, anytime, on any topic. Trust me on this. And in this video, I am going to tell you the entire process, how you can start speaking on any random topic. I'm going to give you a reference, I'm going to give you a practical example, and I'm going to tell you how you can start working on this or how you can start practicing this method to start speaking English fluently and confidently. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you want to learn to speak English, if you want to know more practical and efficient ways of speaking English fluently and confidently, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. The only thing you have to do is stay connected, stay tuned, and watch my entire video to master the skill. Now let's begin. So today I'm going to talk about how to speak on any random topic. Okay, now I'll give you a background and I'll tell you a story. My daughter is 4-year-old. She loves listening to stories. So what I did was I ordered a set of books which is very simple, like these kind of books. It was very simple, small stories, and it has a lot of pictures in it. Okay, so what I started doing was I started reading these books to her. But what did she tell me? One day I was reading the book and she said, Mom, I want to read the story for you. And since she's 4-year-old, she don't know how to read and write. Okay, so what I told her that, how will you read the story for me? She said, Mama, you just ask questions to me. And trust me on this, guys, I was just opening each page. I was opening the page and I just asked her, okay, what is happening here? And she started building a story around this picture. Again, I opened the next page and again she was looking at the picture and she started building a story around this. Okay, and in this way she came up with a nice story around all the characters and all the pictures. And since she has heard the stories from me before, so half was my story and half of the story was her imagination. And I was so impressed with this that I just can't tell you guys. This idea was so creative and so good that I just thought of bringing it to you. Guys, if you have started to learn to speak English, or if you started learning this language, this is the best exercise. And trust me on this, my child speaks English also. And you know how she's learned? She's learned from her cartoons. She listens to cartoons, she listens to stories which are cartoons only. So she's picked up from there and she practices it on her own. She do a lot of self-talk. And this is another method she has just come up with, looking at the pictures and describing the whole story. And I felt that, you know, I've spoken about cartoon movies and English movies and other, you know, shadowing exercise and self-talk and everything. But this was something which was very new to me. I also learned it from her. And I found it so interesting, so entertaining, and so much effective that I just thought of bringing it to you. So, what you can do now, you are not a 4-year-old now. I'm going to tell you how you can practice this by yourself. So what you can do is you can take any book, any picture or anything. You can just click any photograph also. Right, you have your camera, you have your mobile with you every time. When you are going out, you see a food court, you see a grocery shop, you see some small market, you see a park, you see a building, you see a traffic jam or a traffic signal or anything else, whatever you see, people eating outside, you know, vada pav, having tea outside. You can just click those pictures and you can come back home, and whenever you have time, take out that picture and start describing it. Whatever you are seeing in the picture. It is very easy, guys. Very easy, very simple and very basic. You start describing that picture. Now, what this will do? Now, since you are just looking at the picture and describing randomly, you don't have any background about it, you have not collected any vocabulary, you have not prepared anything, you have not done any research about that situation, right? It is a random situation which has just come up to you and you're looking at something and you're just describing it. What this will do is it will improve your imagination, it will improve your memory power, it will improve your recalling, it will build on your recalling English words and sentences. So in this way, you're putting pressure on your brain to help you to decode the language for you and help you to come up with new sentences to describe that whole situation, a whole scenario, a whole picture. So in this way, you'll start building up on your English. Okay, come up with 3-4 sentences in the beginning. If you're not able to make more sentences in English, come up with 2-3 sentences only. Come up with basic sentences like, this is a vegetable market. It has a lot of vegetables and fruits. People sell fruits and vegetables here. And people go to buy fruits and vegetables. So these are the basic sentences you can just come up with, guys. Trust me on this. These are very simple sentences. You don't need any Google or any assistant to help you out with these sentences. And if you're going wrong also, trust me, you don't have to think a lot about it. Start speaking first. Once you start speaking in English, if you feel that if you're not very confident, if you're not coming up with right sentences, take help. But trust me on this, basic small sentences you will be able to make. Don't come up with long sentences or complex sentences. Use simple sentences like, this is a vegetable market. It has a lot of vegetables and fruits. People sell vegetables and fruits here. People go to buy fruits and vegetables. Right? It's as simple as that. Start with these sentences and then come up with more, add more sentences to it once you're comfortable making these sentences. Right? So in a day, twice or thrice, take that picture and start describing it till the time you don't feel very confident about it or about your English. So this will help you to come up with any description, or you can start telling any story on any random topic and you will not get nervous. This will help you to build up your confidence and fluency also. So start doing this exercise. You will enjoy doing this and it is really going to help you with with your confidence building and fluency building as well. And you will be able to talk to people in English anytime, anywhere, on any topic. Trust me on this. So this is one thing. You can click any photograph and you can come up and you can start speaking in English. The other thing is storybooks. Storybooks has a lot of pictures. You can buy books. There are lots of books for kids which are more of pictures. So you can search for that and you can buy those books, or you can see online as well. If things are available there, you can just type in and write any random picture you can take up and you can start describing that picture. Right? It's very easy. So you can take storybooks, you can click pictures, you can do it online, or newspapers also has a lot of ads which come in newspaper, or you can see hoardings also outside. Right? Those are also very creative, very innovative, and very informative also. Right? Take up those ads and start speaking about it. What you can see on the picture, what is the headline, or what is the content which is written there, what it means. Start decoding it, start describing it, start telling a story about it. Right? So this will help you in being more creative and coming up with new ideas, and it will enhance your thought process, it will broaden your spectrum, and it is really going to help you in building your confidence while speaking in English. It has a lot of advantages, guys, and you will get to know about it once you start working on this. Take this exercise seriously, start coming up with new stories, new description, new ideas, and start talking about it in English, and you will see the difference. So you have a lot of things, you can find pictures everywhere nowadays, right? So you can just start taking up that picture and start describing it. You can stand in your balcony, look at things, and you can start describing that as well. People are playing cricket, people are playing football, kids are playing in the park, wherever, whatever you can see, start describing it. If you start describing randomly on these topics or anywhere, any scene, any scenery, or any picture, it is definitely going to help you in speaking on any topic with anyone in English. Okay, now let's take an example. I'm going to take this book and I'll show you how you can describe a picture. Let's take this picture. Okay, and let's describe this picture, what it says. So here you can see a boy, and there are 3 kittens and a cat. Okay, there's sun, there's garden, flowers, everything is there. Okay, now how we can describe this picture? We can say it was a sunny afternoon. The kittens were playing in the garden with the kid. They all were having fun. Mommy cat was also watching them. The garden was beautiful. There were a lot of flowers in the garden. The kittens were playing with the mittens and they were running around the bush. Okay, so it was as simple as that. You can come up with anything. You can just come up with simple sentences also. It was a sunny afternoon. The boy was playing with the kittens. The cat was there in the garden with her kittens. Or the cat had 3 kittens. And the boy and the kittens were playing together in the garden. So anything you can come up with, whatever you see there, you can just come up with a sentence. Try doing this exercise, guys. It's very helpful. Trust me on this. If you're not able to make sentences, proper sentences, try taking help from Google. Try taking help from ChatGPT. Try taking help from Meta AI, which is there on your WhatsApp, or any AI which is, there on your phone. There's Copilot on Microsoft. There is Gemini also. There are lots of AIs available on your phone everywhere, on WhatsApp, right? There's an AI on a lot of other apps also. There's a Google Assistant also. So there are lots of AI apps which is there on your phone, which is available with a lot many apps. You can just take help of those and you can see if your sentence is correct or not. You don't have to wait for people to correct you. You can do it on your own. Start using these apps. Start using these small methods of correcting yourself. And the most important thing is be confident about yourself. Start making sentences on your own and start correcting it on your own. If you feel that this sentence is wrong or you feel that this sentence is not correct, try to come up with another sentence. Try to correct it. See what happens. And once you're sure that you feel that this sentence is correct, and check it out whether this sentence is correct or not. You will be able to make a correct sentence. You don't need help, guys. If you start seeking help since beginning, it will be very difficult for you. You will not be confident enough to speak in English then. So that is why it's very essential that you start coming up with sentences on your own. And if you feel that the sentence is not correct, come up with another sentence. Try to improvise on that sentence. And once you are done with it, you feel that this sentence is, I think the sentence is fine, go check it. But don't make it a habit. If you come up with a wrong sentence also, that's fine. You have to become more confident and you have to build on your fluency. Once you are done with that, definitely you are going to improve on everything else. Okay, and making a sentence is not difficult. Simple small sentences you can make because you have learned that, right? You have already learned that subject. You know that. It's just that you have to recall it, revise it. That's it. Okay, so start using this method of coming up with a story or description about any picture which you see, any scene, any scenario which you can see. And it is definitely going to help you in speaking randomly on any topic with anyone, anywhere. And it will build up on your confidence and fluency, of course. Right? So guys, start doing this and do it at least for a month consistently to see the difference. Okay? I hope you got it. Well, that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.